We now come to our segment that honors the Filipino entrepreneur, Proud Pinoy. This week, we train our sight on a noted dermatologist who has made a name for herself through sheer hard work. A lady doctor who enriched herself with education, laying a firm and stable foundation for her lifelong career.
Those of you who have been around in the 80s certainly know of her, noted dermatologist Dr. Ysabel Lopez-Nazal. Back when beauty was not exactly synonymous with dermatology, when the science was more confined to skin diseases, Dra Ysabel had already started building a name for herself as a woman's best friend in the name of beauty. Dr. Ysabel Lopez-Nazal didn't exactly set out to be a dermatologist. She had initially chosen another field of medicine.
Actually, I finished my preparatory or BS General in UST, and then I graduated at Manila Central University. And then afterwards, I took my residency. Initially, my first 10 years, which is 1970s, because I graduated 1972, I worked as an OB-GYN, started as resident in Bulacan Provincial Hospital, and then which gradually I became the senior resident at OB-GYN in Bulacan until the first 10 years I'm an OB-GYN. And then in 1980s, due to family changes, my husband is already here in Manila. He's actually working in Manila, pero my children are going to study at this point in time, so they need more of my time, so I shifted into dermatology. And then my husband has to travel from Bulacan, and the business is here in Malabon, so I have to follow my husband, so I opted into giving up my dermatology practice.
This lady was, after all, a wife and mother first before anything else. The choice of shifting from the more demanding and time-consuming field of obstetrics and gynecology to dermatology was a personal choice born out of family commitments.
For my OB-GYN, it's quite difficult to enter the residency training at that time, although I was lucky to be helped by Dr. Antonio Marquez, which is the Assistant Director of San Lazaro or Dermatology Research and Training Service at that time. And then after that, I was able to enter the dermatology research, and then from there, I also went to study in the Institute of Dermatology in Thailand. And then after that, I went to England and trained, took up my diplomate in dermatology at St. John's Institute of Dermatology, London University. And then I went back again to San Lazaro.
This was already in the 80s, and Dra Ysabel remembers that there were not too many practicing dermatologists back then. Those who were deeply into the field were focused on diseases that affect the skin, hair, and nails.
So at Dermatology Research and Training Service, we normally treat also leprosy patients, not only the skin, the hair, the nail, the venereal diseases. So those are the things that you normally treat when you say dermatology. That is the one.
Dra Ysabel soon found out that the cosmetic branch of dermatology had a special niche, which not too many doctors ventured into. She started working from her home, converting her garage into a weekend clinic. Soon, she was formulating her own beauty products, starting out with a beauty soap that became very popular. After that, other formulations like creams and peeling lotions bearing her seal that improved the texture of the skin became hot items in the market.
But I started actually 1980, 84, but only at our house. I started at our garage and only during weekends. So that's how I start with my clinic. Not really here, but after that, When I started with the hospitals, I was affiliated at De Los Santos, Medical City, and also St. Luke's.
Nowadays, there are hundreds of skincare products that are out there, many of them quite costly. Even non-doctors have ventured into the cosmetic market with their own brands of whitening and peeling products. But the loyal clientele of Dr. Nazal have remained true to her. The pretty doctor maintains her own clinic, Nazal MD, where she maintains regular clinic hours. Her beauty products under Isa Skincare are being handled by her son, who also handles the franchising aspect of the business. Why the name Isa?
Because of this, I started my laboratory too, the Isa products. And since I was really inspired with YSL, the perfumes, the cosmetics, so why not, I was thinking, why not name it under my name? Because it's Isabelita, so I started putting IYSA. That's how I started with the YSA.
The true mark of success is longevity, and having been around for several decades is ample proof of this. But always, long-lasting success never started out easy.
Management, the handling of people, it's not that easy. So those things, plus the economic downturn. So sometimes it's also difficult because we're not really the need, isn't it? So, but I believe God has given me this mission to give a job to all these people. So I know na He will help me, and I always ask for His guidance. Some people, they want to have a franchise, and they come, even other doctors, because you can start small.
Today, Isa outlets can be found all over Metro Manila and outside like Iloilo. And what is her personal secret to longevity?
For those who want to start, they have to know what they want, and then they have to define what they really want and work on it. They have to focus. They have to put everything, their expertise. If they have their expertise and they have to put everything in it and then work hard for it. They have to study and improve themselves, educate themselves, and innovate. And lastly, they have to, of course, they have to ask God for help, for guidance, and then direction. And then later on, they have to share what they have attained.
And like many other successful men and women who have found their true calling in life, Dr. Nazal always remembers to give back for the blessings that she has received.
Normally, every Monday, I go to EDSA Shrine Pre-Clinic. I really go there every Monday. So up to now, I'm still serving since the time of Bishop Sok, when he was the first one managing EDSA Shrine before. But now, Bishop Sok is already assigned in other place. And then I do also medical mission for my society because I'm the past president of the Philippine Academy of Dermatologic Surgery. I have lots of dermatologic surgery like lasers for the scars. We also treat varicose veins. We also do surgery together with our surgeon, but most especially Botox, fillers, lasers, chemical peel, aside from the skin, hair, and nail treatment for the loss of hair, for the fungal nails, fungus of the nails, of the body, so those things, psoriasis, eczema, everything that concerns the skin, hair, and nails. First, to God, He has given me this gift, and then this opportunity. That's why I'm always telling our Lord, thank you for giving me this gift. Do take care of me, and please help me because He has given me this mission to give job to all these people.
Dr. Ysabel Lopez-Nazal has been an enduring symbol not only of beauty but of excellent professional care for longer than I can remember. Kudos to this beautiful doctor who remains grounded despite her success.